And this is amid the face-off with the centre over the language issue and delimitation fears. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister MK Stalin once again hit out at the central government, saying that they're jealous of the development of Tamil Nadu. The Chief Minister dubbed the National Education Policy, or the NEP, as a Hindutva policy, which is aimed at promoting Hindi rather than really focusing on the overall development of the country. He has also gone on to say that, of course, using jealousy, saying that it's, basically the centre is jealous of the growth of the state of Tamil Nadu, and that the NEP will come in the growth of the education system. He also said that delimitation process was a threat to India's cooperation, federalism and democratic values, and we would have really welcomed NEP if it was a scheme designed to bring everyone into education, while NEP will totally destroy the progress of education in the state of Tamil Nadu, and that is the reason why he's saying that he's opposing it in the first place. Let's listen in.
மறுபடியும் தமிழ்நாடு தலைமிருந்து நடைபோடுதே என்ற பொறாமை உணர்வோடும் நம்முடைய செயல் திட்டங்களுக்கு திமுக அரசு தடையா இருக்க, தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கும் தமிழர்களுக்கும் காவல் அரணா இருக்கேன்னு என்ற எரிச்சலோடும் எப்படியெல்லாம் இடைஞ்சல் தர முடியுமோ, எந்த வகையிலெல்லாம் தடை கற்களை போட முடியுமோ, எதையெல்லாம் செஞ்சு நம்மோட நிம்மதியை கெடுக்க முடியுமோ அதையெல்லாம் முன்வந்து செய்கிறாங்க. மாநில அரசுகள் டெல்லிக்கு காவடி தூக்குற நிலைமையை மாற்றி அதிகார பகிர்வுக்கு வழிகாட்டுவதுதான் என்ற அணுகுமுறையாக இருக்கும். நான் பிரதமரானா மாநிலங்களுக்கு முக்கியத்துவம் தருவேன்னு சொன்னீங்களே, அப்படி மாநிலங்களுக்கு முக்கியத்துவம் கொடுத்து கூட்டாட்சி ஜனநாயகத்துக்கு மதிப்பளிச்சு நீங்க செயல்படுத்தின செயல்கள் என்ன? அதுதான் என்னுடைய கேள்வி.
Right, so that was Chief Minister MK Stalin there, and accusing the Chief Minister of steering a useless, empty model and puppet regime was AIADMK's General Secretary EPS. Let's listen in. And we have my colleague Sam Daniel joining us to get us more on this. Sam, of course, MK Stalin there attacking the centre, but coming to the defence of the centre, of course, is the AIADMK General Secretary, saying that MK Stalin is, just making useless, empty model, and the basically a puppet regime is what the AIADMK has called MK Stalin's model. While MK Stalin, in his defence, has gone on to say that the centre is basically jealous of the development and the growth of their state, Tamil Nadu.
That's right, Divya. The aim of the program across Tamil Nadu, along with MK Stalin's speech in Thiruvallur, was to target the central government on two issues, what they call as to expose the conspiracy behind delimitation and the national education policy. In that, he also targeted the key opposition, AIADMK. MK Stalin alleges the national education policy is just a saffronization policy that aims to turn India into Hindia. And he says, if at all there are any inclusive aspects in that, the ruling DMK would have accepted that. But he says the aim is to eliminate children out of the education system. He says there is a mandatory public exam provision for classes 3 and 5. There is also a NEET-like system to be introduced for admission to engineering colleges, arts and science colleges. He says the NEP is also against social justice and reservation. And ultimately, education will go into the private hands and it will be a preserve of the rich, he says. And he also questioned Prime Minister Modi, saying that what he had promised as a prime ministerial candidate, that he having been a chief minister in the past in Gujarat, would understand the problems of states better, but he never implemented that. He questioned on several fronts whether he had consulted states in any of these key decisions and to stop states being beggars in front of Delhi. On the other hand, he says delimitation would reduce the proportion of seats for states that effectively control their population. And the larger conspiracy, Stalin alleges, is for the BJP to increase the number of MPs in northern states so that they can retain power even without worrying about south. He says the BJP could not really dent their prospects in south, and now they are using delimitation to expand the number of seats in northern states and retain power continuously. The BJP has, of course, denied that. As part of this, he also targeted the AIADMK, saying that the AIADMK had mortgaged the state's rights in Delhi, and it was a challenge for his party to revive the state after the 10-year rule of Edappadi Palaniswamy. And EPS again got back, saying that it was the DMK that allied with the Congress that brought in Hindi imposition in the first place. It was the Congress-DMK alliance that introduced a NEET system in India. And amidst being part of the BJP as an ally, he says he was able to bring about the 7.5% reservation for children from government schools, besides other schemes, to what he calls protect the interests of Tamil Nadu.
Right, and to know more on this, we have Narayan Tirupati, spokesperson of the BJP of Tamil Nadu, speaking to us. MK Stalin there, sir, saying that this is a saffron policy and that it will basically destroy the educational growth that one has been seeing in the state of Tamil Nadu. Your reaction?
See, it is only after the DMK came to power that it privatized education to the greatest level. All DMK ministers, DMK MLAs, MPs, all own colleges of their own and schools of their own. So they have privatized everything, and now it is really, very surprising to see that Mr. Stalin lies like this open in an open forum, open public stage. It is the DMK which has mortgaged the Tamils' rights to Karnataka. Even day before yesterday, when Mr. Ponmudi and M. Abdullah, the MP, went to Karnataka, met the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, they have never spoken a single word against Karnataka for insisting Meghdadu Dam, and which is going to affect Tamil Nadu in a large scale. So it is the DMK which has been doing this, and not BJP or other parties. And as far as delimitation is concerned, either Mr. Stalin does not know what actually is delimitations process, or knowingly he is trying to backstab the Tamils. That is what he is trying to do. They want to suppress the failure of the government in the last 4 years, 4.5 years, and the deteriorating law and order, and also the recent raids. It's shameful that a government office has been raided, a department has been raided, Tasmak, the liquor scam. It is growing huge. In order to suppress and hide those things, they are trying to emotionally hurt the sentiments of, instigate the sentiments of Tamil Nadu people. And the language policy he tried to create, the language policy, it has been, again it was a failure.
The Chief Minister is saying that the centre is basically jealous of the growth of the state of Tamil Nadu, and that is what basically the crux of the problem is. Your reaction?
That is the most comedy. That is the most comedy in the entire episode. You have to see that other states like Uttar Pradesh, which was far behind, is growing like anything. In a running race, of course, the Tamil Nadu was in the forefront and leaving all states behind. But now, all states are inching in every now and then. So Tamil Nadu should see to it that it doesn't lose its place. But that is what is happening, very sad. Even the Andhra Pradesh government, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu, is able to attract investments, particularly from Tata Power. 7,000 megawatt power at 49,000 crore investment. But why Tamil Nadu has lost it? What happened to Semcar? So many questions we can raise. Andhra is growing very big, but whereas Tamil Nadu's economy is getting bad and very bad. That is what the mismanagement, maladministration of DMK, and that is the reason they are trying to always go with the language war and this delimitation, state threats, etc.
Right, Mr. Tirupati, of course, MK Stalin there also saying that the NEP, the National Education Policy, denies financial assistance, financial aid when it comes to SC, ST or OBCs. Your reaction?
Not at all, not at all. See, the NEP is there for everyone. The social justice is only there in NEP. It is not there in any other system. NEP says what to teach. The NEP doesn't say what to teach. It says how to teach. We need to understand this. And the Navodaya schools, particularly for the village people, village and approached people, which the Tamil Nadu government is denying to open because they don't want this SC people to grow. And Ekalavya school, how many Ekalavya school has been in Tamil Nadu? These people don't take any efforts on that because They think that their business will get affected if all these schools come. Even in villages, the DMK and the other politicians have opened CBSE schools, but whereas they don't allow Navodaya schools as Ekalavya schools.
Right,
That is because
sir,
they don't want poor to grow.
Right.